NBA on Christmas. So the New York starting five. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the three. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's LeVert in at the one spot. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player. But you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. For three. Here's Mobley on the wing. Mitchell goes back up. 6 to shoot. And Mobley throws it down.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
LeVert against Brunson. Mobley with the block. Mitchell left side. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Boy, the floater game from Donovan Mitchell is effortless, folks.
Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why you begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright. Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby, he's really coming along as a shooter.
Again, Mitchell missing. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Poked away. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Okoro dishes to Mobley. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Now, Anunoby. Following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Anunoby can't get that one to fall. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Utah Jazz. LeVert the pass to Okoro. This one for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
And they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top. Then just vacuuming up those misses.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. 1:02 left to play in the first. On nice shot by LeVert.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
On deep, Brunson. New York missing again. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triples.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Well, let's take a look at last year's top score. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here is Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Mobley. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Kept alive. The second chance effort. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers. And we welcome you back to NBA action. A great tradition. Christmas Day basketball. Here on 2K Sports. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Jalen Brunson. Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Cavaliers leading by 6. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Lays it up off the glass.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The drive by Mitchell.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Bridges outside. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. No good from outside. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
Here's Bridges with the drive.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now here's Brunson. Last game he had 12. The kick out to Anunoby. Right side Robinson. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Knicks ball.
And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out. And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Towns finds Anunoby. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Allen outside. And Allen slams it in.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Here's Bridges. Robinson kicks to Bridges. Here's Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Second chance shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Anunoby. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 15. Releases. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He got it up right, Dave. Thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The Timberwolves will face off against the Mavericks out in Dallas. Tip-off will be 2:30 p.m. Eastern. And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
Even before the game started, you could.
And that is our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got George Niang. Also, Max Strus out there. Darius Garland is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Jerome in at shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guy. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. New York trailing. Here's McBride for the tie. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Garland. And he makes good on the layup. Garland's got his first 2 points.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Garland, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Plays it in off the breakaway. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Now you get Darius Garland in the open floor and look out, folks. So capable in transition.
Payne in the post. Guarded by Garland. That one goes in. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Up top, Garland. Defended by McBride. Picked his pocket. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hart. Pass to Sims. Now Achua. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Over to the left wing. Thompson right side. Here's Strus. Thompson sets the pick for Strus. From downtown. That shot, no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Payne. Takes it off the glass. Payne's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Screen by Niang. Here's Garland, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
And Darius Garland has just grown so much, draws the contact right there.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Right side, Garland. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now McBride. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. The shot's good from Sims.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
There's the pick. And here's Garland for 3. Drops in the tray. Garland's got 9 points now in just the second half.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Towns, he's checked in for Hart. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, that's the length and speed. Boy, Mikal Bridges gets to the rim in a hurry.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brunson with it. 7 points in the game. Bridges outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Now Mitchell takes a 3. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunity.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. New York ahead, up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And New York, looking at who they've got, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Mitchell outside. And there's the try. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the arm.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson, deflected by Mobley.
7 feet, sneaking shots past. Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Mitchell outside. Pass to LeVert to take the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Bridges a screen on Mitchell. Out to Bridges. Misses the 3. Cavaliers leading. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Bridges with the steal.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
Brunson outside. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
The Cavaliers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Bridges a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Bridges. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. 5 on the clock. That's tipped.
Well, that's about the long reach of Karis LeVert on the defensive end, swatting away an opportunity.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Mitchell outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Brunson down the lane. That puts them in the lead.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The guy many call a walking bucket of Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
And here's Brunson. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Fires the 3. And it's Mitchell missing. LeVert against Bridges. 24 seconds left in the game. LeVert grabs the miss. Pass to Okoro. Back to LeVert. A kick out to Mobley. Off target from downtown. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 4-man position.
And I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Towns kicks to Bridges. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by LeVert. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Okoro with it. Brunson picks him up. Now, here's Okoro. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolated.
Reaches up top. Levert defending. Brunson scanning the floor. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Cavaliers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Mobley misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Anunoby finds Towns. Back to Anunoby. There's a screen by Robinson. Anunoby, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And Mitchell no good on that one. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Bridges passes to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Got it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Brunson. Bridges with it. Count it!
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
And he wins it at the buzzer.
Oh, an astonishing way to end this game. Some serious last-second
We
heroics.
appreciate you all.
Us here at 2K. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Green out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's LeVert in at the 1. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, BA. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Charlotte. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green. Mitchell against Ball. There's the drive, and Ball throws it down.
Among the best ball handlers in the league, for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Williams a screen on Mitchell. Here's Ball. Left side, Williams. Miller, the pass to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Ball. Here he goes. An easy 2 on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From deep, Mitchell knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 7.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Ball outside. Pass to Green. Six to shoot. Williams with the screen. And it's Green missing.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game. And he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Oh, Williams with the block. Bridges against LeVert. Outside, Green.
2 minutes.
For 3, Bridges. Is rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers lead by 3. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball taking his time here. No problem on the jumper in close. He's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
LeVert goes against Miller. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 3-pointer. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Ball outside. And here's Green from the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Mitchell. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, stolen by Allen. LeVert outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. They just put too much pressure on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's LeVert in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Ball passes to Miller. Shot clock at 6. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. His teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. The 3 from Ball. LeVert with a rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Miller. Mitchell misses.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
LeVert goes against Miller. Here's Williams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called. Picking up his 2nd foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Ball. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Ball against Mitchell. Ball ventures inside and converts.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
From deep, Mitchell. Williams grabs the board. Hornets trail by 5. 1:19 left in the first half. Miller outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
LeVert goes against Miller. Three-pointer. Charlotte again missing. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Outside Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Miller a screen on Mitchell. Here's Ball. Out to Bridges. Pass to Williams. Miller against LeVert. Now here's Miller. Defense right on him. Misses from close range. The 3 is up. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
You take a look at the Hornets, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason, yeah, you have big...
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Charlotte Hornets. And that's a wrap on.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Charlotte, they've got Nick Richards, Trey Mann out there with Cody Martin. Then it's Williams. And it's Diabate in at the 4. Down low. Here's Niang. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside man. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's man. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Cleveland leading by 7. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Williams against Strus. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Thompson. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And he comes up with a bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Man, the pass to Richards. Outside man. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Man's got his second basket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here's the fast break. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on George Niang. Grant Williams, a bit of a jack-of-all-trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and you can get under the skin of the opponent, too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
Outside man. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Darius Garland in the middle of his 3rd year in the league, Clark. Trey Mann was traded out of OKC.
Yeah, that team was so deep, that Thunder team, B.A. It was hard for Mann to find playing time, and now he's got a chance to play more with the expanded minutes. He's shown you that he can get it done at both ends.
Outside Garland. And he gets it to go. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
Here's Mann. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Garland against Williams. Outside Strus for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Outside man. 3-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Ryan, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Hallie. We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd quarter. Six to shoot. Right wing. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Diabate. 3-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Garland finds Strus. Double clutches. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title card.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Williams.
You need guys who make hustle plays. Grant Williams fights in the post against guys much bigger than him. He'll step in and take charges. He affects winning because he sacrifices his body.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside man fires the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Pass to Niang. Puts up a deep three. And no good. Trying to get that with a fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 9-point cushion at the end. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hornets trail by 9. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's LeVert in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mitchell against Ball. Jacks up a 3. Ball cashes one in from distance.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The kick out to Williams. Outside, Green. Pass to Miller. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Ball outside, beyond the arc. And Charlotte, another 3.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Green against Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. And Mitchell with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Ball no good.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Green finds Bridges. Back to Green. Can't hit that one. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Cleveland leading by 7. Mobley down low. He's against Bridges. And Mobley. Throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Green for 3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Mitchell against Green. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
Ball against Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bridges against Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Green with the ball. Here's the pick. Into the lane. And it's hammered home by Green.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Grown man point from Donovan Mitchell.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Bridges, a screen on Mitchell. Ball passes to Green. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. He can't hit that time.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Cavaliers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. And he drops it in from the low post. Mitchell's got 40 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
From the high post. Off target. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their...
Brand a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Green is out there with Bridges, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. Miller with the ball. A 3 ball. Drills it from outside.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Bridges a screen on Ball. And here's Brunson outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Ball slams it in.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Bridges passes to Achua. Stolen by Ball. Bridges with it. Bridges covering. Miller with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Towns in the corner to the paint. Achua. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Oh, they're shoulder to shoulder down there. Achua comes out the victor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thanks, David. The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Out to Miller. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Anunoby. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive.
Good work from the interior. Anunoby is a smart player, and he loves to capitalize down there.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons. Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Ball gets to Green. Driving in, and Green slams it in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. 8-point game. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, there are not a lot of ways that Bridges is unable to score. This time he shows off the floater.
There's Ball with the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Miller out to Bridges. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Achua.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Ahead and stolen by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
At the line, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's the Charlotte. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
They've got Towns. Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. They're the group. New York will start the second one. Green with a screen on Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Every year, Anunoby seems to gain more and more confidence, especially in his jump shot.
Outside, Ball. Bridges passes to Williams. Clock at 6. Back to Bridges. And here's Green outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they'll find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Wow, for having that frame, OG Anunoby can get up.
Misses from close range. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. No good on the triple. Charlotte leading by 10. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Green kicks the ball. Out to Miller. Pass to Bridges. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Down by 12. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow! And Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
The talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Bridges with it, and it's Miller picking him up. The dunk by Achua.
Athletic jam by Achua going upstairs to throw down the lob.
There's the pick. Ball finds Miller. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Miller against Anunoby. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Here's Achua. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Anunoby's so reliable when it comes to putting forth that kind of effort.
33-27.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 6. On the wing, Anunoby. From the arc. Bridges with the steal. There's Miller with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the win.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense. I like.
And there's more NBA. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the floor for Charlotte. The guard spots filled in by Paul and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Green in at the small forward. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Ryan the pass to Payne. And the three off target. Hornets leading by 6. It's Martin on the wing, defended by McBride. Here's Mann. Here's Diabate. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And he can't hit the second. The Knicks shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Hart the pass to Ryan. Back to Hart, pass to McBride. Shot clock at 6. There's a good screen. New York needs to get off a shot. Ryan, no good. Charlotte in the lead. Outside, Martin. To the middle, here's Richards. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Richards got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Hornets. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now McBride hasn't made one yet. Robinson passes to McBride. Takes a 3. The rebound by Richards.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside for Robinson. It's tipped.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Martin wide open. He fires. They get it back. Pass to Mann. Here's Richards. 5 to shoot. From deep, Williams hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Hornets leading by 12. Pass to Richards. Here's Diabate. No scoring in this one. Count it. Richards got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Payne gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And it's the Hornets ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Richards. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Bryant takes the 12-footer and hits. Here's Mann.
43-29.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's foul number 2 for him.
No foul. Third team foul.
It's Martin on the wing, defended by McBride, and finished off by Martin.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here's Mann. And it's off from 3-point range. Knicks trail by 16. And finished off by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
45. 31.
Here's man. Payne covering. Man passes to Richards. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Good on both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. McBride passes to Ryan. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Williams. Now here's Hart. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Mann. Hands it from downtown.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Man, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. To the inside. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Miller. Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Charlotte. Towns for 3. It's good from long range.
And at 7 feet tall, it is tough guarding Towns, especially when he's making shots like that.
Hornets lead, 52-34.
Brunson against Ball. Williams a screen. High arcing shot. Ball with the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 20.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Deep 2 from Ball. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Ball's got 4 points this quarter. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside, Ball. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Bridges missing again. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Driving inside. And the layup falls.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know which side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Well, Achua clearly doesn't move like a big. He is quick.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Bridges with the steal. Brunson with a clean look. Got a piece of it. Charlotte's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Bridges passes to Miller. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Off target from outside. The Knicks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LaMelo Ball.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And the wide open shot from Green. Buries it from 3-point range.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
The kick out to Towns. Launches it. Good on the triple.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Hornets lead.
And a deep 3 from Ball. Offline. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control.
These two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's LeVert in at the 1. New York shooting their first free throw this game. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
Bridges against LeVert. From the arc. The rebound by Allen. Now the Cavaliers with it. Okoro outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brunson for 3. Bridges knocks down the triple.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. He knows he has a green light to fire away.
5, 4. Mitchell up top. Anunoby covering. Okoro outside. It's rebounded by New York. And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's LeVert. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Takes the 3. Towns with a rebound.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And there's the screen. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best. So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Brunson from the arc. He's rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. The 4th spot held by Jared Allen.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Mitchell against Brunson. Bridges outside. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Count it. Good. Mitchell's got 8.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Towns passes to Brunson. Towns a screen on Mitchell. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Going beyond mere stats.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Donovan Mitchell at the line. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be
many of these
2 minutes
personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
And Mitchell's a handful for any defense. So difficult to guard without fouling him at times.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Towns passes to Anunoby. And again, the Knicks missing. The Cavaliers lead by 12. Mitchell finds Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Mitchell misses. Knicks trail by 14. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Doesn't go for him. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. The three. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Brunson passes to Towns. Here's Robinson. Back to Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
LeVert goes against Bridges. Here's Mitchell, and he can't jam it through.
Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Knicks, second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Mitchell with the ball. Towns covering. Out to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. To get back on track. That shot is off. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. LeVert goes against Bridges, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
On the wing, Mitchell. Anunoby covering. Okoro outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Up top, Anunoby. Give him 8 points now. Back to Bridges. Oh, Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Never a shortage of star power in the stands at a Knicks game. A boogie with a hoodie here tonight.
It always adds to the atmosphere here in New York. Everybody's looking for the big-time celebrities that are here cheering on their Knicks.
Brunson against Mitchell. Towns for 3. Knocked away. Outside Mitchell. To win the cold spell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic, just like Mitchell.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Towns goes in, and it's powered home by Towns.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Anunoby against Mitchell. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, look here now at New York. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Now let's talk about our featured game. Guys, Donovan Mitchell was the star of that first half.
I'm trying to think.
And that's a wrap-up.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So for Cleveland right now, we've got George Niang. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Garland. Fires for 3. Achua with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Good on the shot.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
McBride passes to Payne. Here's Sims. Back to Payne. Here's the floater. They get it back. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Thompson, blocked. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Garland. Outside Strus. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 for the field.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And it's Achua. That time on the assist by Payne.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on the offense right now.
And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Knicks ball.
And New York has possession. It's a 3-point game. With the drive. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard. But that's something you did very well.
Wow, compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Payne against Garland. Soft touch off the glass. Payne's got his first 2 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense now.
Jerome, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Payne on the bounce. 1:56 left in the third. He gets it in there. Payne's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Jerome. Here's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Jerome's got 5 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Payne. To the right side. Outside Achua. Right side Payne. Baseline jumper. Jerome grabs the miss.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Towns against Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 11. And here's Strus outside. Cleveland the rebound. Thompson off target at the rim.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. New York no good that time either. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Finished off the break. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
No good on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit. And we take a listen in now to Tom Tip.
Everyone talking down there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Basket's good.
Using his stride so well. Mobley taking some big steps to get his shot.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about. He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
The three from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. And Anunoby for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Allen outside. He shoots a 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
From deep, Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Brunson.
The length of Allen, yeah, that's problematic for a lot of shooters. And this man knows how to distract them.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Knicks on D. From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Pass to Towns. Robinson on the wing. Allen defending. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen against Anunoby. On the wing, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Outside for LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Anunoby finds Bridges. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Knocks it loose. Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Bridges passes to Robinson. Outside Anunoby. Puts it up from the high post. No good, off the front rim. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 19-7 run. The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 34 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, Roselands, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Second team foul.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Anunoby against Mitchell. Oh, a heat check there, but it's off target. Fires away from way outside. Off the mark. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd.
Most wonderful time of the year, Christmas and the NBA, all wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's LeVert in at the 1. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Ball dishes to Miller. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Williams sends a screen for Miller. And the 3 ball is good.
Big time answer by Brandon Miller.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Here is Miller, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Misses the layup. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it down, Donovan Mitchell, just exploding off the floor.
Lets it go with the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. In front of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector. When he's on the floor, he'll avoid driving the paint. Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Ball with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Ball against Mitchell. Green with a screen on Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Ball, the pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
LaMelo getting better at running pick and roll action. This guy is so gifted setting up his teammates.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by Williams.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now Miller, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Miller, the pass to Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Bridges. His last outing, he had 24 points.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Ball with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ball's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Ball against Mitchell. Miller with a wide open look. A 3-pointer, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Mitchell with it, now guarded by Ball. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Bridges kicks the ball. For 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good on that one. And Green puts up a deep 3. A shot off that time. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second round. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8.
What a nice-looking drive with LaMelo. Such a hard contest. This guy can handle, and he's got size.
Here's Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Williams finds Bridges. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And the last time they faced this club rebounding was their big advantage.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate.
Oh!
My goodness. The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Outside, Ball. They kick it out to Green. Misses the chippy right there.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Ball slams it in.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Pass to LeVert. Miller against Mitchell. Here's LeVert from downtown. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And here is Green, covered by Okoro. And Green slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's Mitchell missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them great.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Mitchell, shot clock at 5, and the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 21.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his third foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling in. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
It's Miller on the wing. LeVert defending. Miller against LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Williams a screen. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Hornets shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Allen, a screen on Miller. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out to Bridges. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Rockets. Here's Mobley. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
The kick out to Ball. Green deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And then Allen slams it in.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And so it's Charlotte holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
You look at Cleveland, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that is our...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. They've got George Niang. He's out there with Tristan Thompson. Garland is out there with Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the 2. And they call an illegal screen here.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. How he performed last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Richards, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Up top, Garland, defended by Man. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And the shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Charlotte lead.
Just it's easy to say, this guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And it's denied. Here's Williams. Nothing on the board. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
He put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. The Hornets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Richards no good on that one. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage, so an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And here is Garland. He has 7. Takes it off the glass. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Man passes to Williams. Outside, Martin. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Hornets lead by 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And stolen by Williams. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Williams with the stop.
What a finish at the rim by Grant Williams. I didn't know he had that in his game, fellas.
And here's Cruz for 3. Rebound by Williams.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Garland against Williams. Pass to Niang. And they get it. The rebound by Richard.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Man. Here's Diabate. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Martin cans it from downtown. Martin's got 6.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Niang. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Richards. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Richards got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Garland. And they pick up 2. He's got 11.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Green is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. For 3, Mitchell.
Yeah, that's Brandon Miller using his length to affect the shooter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Green kicks to Miller. Bridges a screen on Mitchell. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Williams. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. Over Allen. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, with the dunk by Mitchell.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Miller, the pass to Green. Outside, Williams. Outside, Ball. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And now, yep, this will be a coach's check.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, LaMelo Ball.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Here's Mitchell, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Miller.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Ball, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 16. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Ball against Mitchell. Outside, Ball. To the paint, deflects the pass. Now Cleveland moving it up. LeVert from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Karis LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips, and he's ready to roll.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience, Doris, so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
Ball against Mobley. Ball no good. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Mobley outside. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mitchell. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte leading by 13. Now Ball. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. Bridges inside the three-point line. Charlotte no good that time either. The Cavaliers trail by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hornets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ball, the pass to Green. The kick out to Ball. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And the Hornets lead by 16. Now, here's Mitchell. Launches from deep. Here's Miller. And he banks in the layup. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a...
the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. Season's greetings and Merry very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the center position, filling out the middle. Now here's Ball. Bridges.
What you say? Wow. Come on now. Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Here's Brunson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside for Green. And the three-pointer goes.
I'll tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Brunson with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, BA. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you've got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Here's Bridges. The Hornets making their last shot. Clock at 6. Releases. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Brunson's got 6 points.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Bridges. Now Brunson. Hart with a screen on Ball. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Yep, that one goes. Hart's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Ball. Williams with the screen. With the floater. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Hart. 5 points in the game. Now Brunson. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Miller, a screen on Brunson. Ball into the lane. 1:43 left in the first. Miller can't get it to go. New York leading by 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Charlotte. Towns double team. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 8.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
The 3 from Ball. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Hornets trail by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Here's Ball. And it's New York with a rebound. Last time they met was in New York.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
Yeah, significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
3-pointer, Bridges. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team. And
good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Knicks up 9, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. New York leading by 9. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Brunson finds Bridges. Four on the clock. Here's Towns. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Miller against Bridges. Here's Miller. Still no points. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Miller, the pass to Williams. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And Miller, the bucket on the assist from Williams.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Brunson taking his time here. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's Ball with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Green, a screen. Ball outside. Over Towns. Outside, Green. Bridges, a screen on Bridges. Here's Green. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Hornets trail by 10. Miller outside. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Miller, the pass to Williams. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Ball against Brunson. Banked it in off the glass. Brunson's got 12.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. 1:36 left in the second quarter. And he drives in. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns and the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 7. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Back to Ball. Bridges, a screen on Brunson. Crafty move. LaMelo working inside.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Brunson against Ball. And that one's good. Brunson. He's got 14.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Williams, a screen on Brunson. Ball against Brunson. Right side, Williams. Williams with the screen. Green, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
High post Towns. Lots of room. Hornets with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
He knocks it down. Wait a minute. The official
2 minutes to review the play.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Chet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy.
Ali, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Attention to center court.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
Taking a closer look. And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Nick Richards. Cody Martin is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Diabate in at the 4 spot. That's the Hornets 5. Now here's Payne, guarded closely. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Robinson, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And there's the slam. Come to finish it off.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Robinson, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Richards. Outside man. For the lead. Drains the triple. Man's got 7 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Ryan. And here's Payne outside. The shot, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Martin misses.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Pass to Ryan. Looking to end the run. Oh, there's the alley. And a big finish by Robinson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
New York trailing. Here's Ryan. And he banks in the layup. Ryan's gotten his first points in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside man. Drives to the hoop. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Second, the Knicks.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Mann. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Payne. He's guarded by Mann.
Musa Diabate. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McBride. No points yet. Achua passes to McBride. Achua with a screen on Martin. Back to Achua. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Outside McBride. From deep. Richards pulls it in. Charlotte is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside, Williams. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Counted. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Here's Diabate. The kick out to Williams. Inside. Martin outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Ryan. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 4-point New York lead.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside man. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Robinson with the block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. New York leading by 4. Outside Payne. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the bucket is good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Ball looks over the floor. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks leading. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court right now for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Here's Miller. Drills it from deep.
Part of why Brandon Miller went 2nd overall in 2023, he's a quality three-point shooter.
They set a pick. And Brunson, here we go. Misses in close. Hornets trail by 3. Miller left side. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It goes on Josh Hart. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Inside goes Brunson. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Finding a way through with his quickness, Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
Brunson against Ball. Miller a screen on Brunson. There's Ball with a 3. Offensive rebound. Miller. And the layup is good off the glass.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And here's Ball. Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Miller. Bridges against Ball. They set the pick. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Over ball. And too long on the shot. Here's Charlotte. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Outside for Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
Hart from long range. And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Hart with a screen on ball. Here's Brunson outside. That shot off the mark. Hornets leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Green. Pass the ball. 6 to shoot. Over Brunson. Ball no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Hart passes to Bridges. New York again can't hit.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Miller outside. Ball outside. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
One of the more dynamic passers in this league. Ball with a nice setup.
Fires from way outside. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Charlotte ball.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-2 run here. Looking to get it going. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on it.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. That'll put OG Anunoby on the line. It's going to go on Josh Green. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. And here's Brunson from the arc. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
You know, Towns is a really solid passer for a big guy. Excellent basketball IQ and sees the floor really well. Nice pass. I see you, LaMelo, because if you want to be a star, you better continue to knock those down.
Here's Brunson. Williams grabs the board. It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. From deep three-point land. No luck on that one. And so the Hornets take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.